Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to...
Oh, he's been close in for the header! They want to be quick to recover this. Played back in. Keeper's ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That has been cut short.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pull it. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's the throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. Still goalless at the moment. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Shevchenko. Well read, nice interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rafael Leao, he's found a way through. Hangs one in, he gets big. Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Çalhanoğlu. Shevchenko. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Thiaw did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Batistuta. Oh, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a super give and go.
1 minute added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. And the break, it's 0-0. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So off we go once more.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bastoni cuts it out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ribéry. Pirlo gets it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Çalhanoğlu. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Kyle Walker. Ribéry. Batistuta. He's got away. And Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, there's a probing ball. Pullet is flagged offside. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thiaw gets rid without sophistication.
Look, it's a run defend.
Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Shevchenko. And he's straight offside. Milan looking to pass their way through. Walker. And claimed it back swiftly. He rises! Yes, it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Pirlo.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Shevchenko!